Hello and happy Revenue Thursday. I wanted to first thank you before we get into our topic today for joining us for this new Revenue Thursday video discussion series. This has been a new experiment for us and we've been thrilled by the response from you all, and our discussions have been invigorating and inspiring, so we want to just thank you for trusting us and for joining us. So today we're going to talk about the upgrade, bundling versus unbundling. I'm going to start with a personal anecdote. One phenomenon I've noticed when I'm going out with friends for a night out is that if they present me with a package sticker price for the evening, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. I always think of New Year's Eve bundles. They ask you to pay something like $150 up front to go to a place where you get food, drinks, maybe dancing, but wow, that's a high sticker price for me. But if my friends and I just decided to go out, maybe we meet at a restaurant, maybe we get a drink after, maybe we go to a movie, I end up spending the same amount of money, maybe more even, as I would have if I had paid for the night out up front. This is a rational behavior. If I'm spending the same amount of money regardless of if I pay up front or in the moment, why does being presented with the cost up front turn me off? In behavioral economics, this behavior is explained by System 1 versus System 2 thinking. System 1 thinking is all about leveraging intuition and instinct, whereas System 2 thinking is more rational. When I'm presented up front with a packaged plan for an evening with a sticker price attached, I am using System 2 rational thinking. I have all the information about what I'm going to do with that evening and what it's going to cost, and I have plenty of time to weigh the pros or cons. Maybe that doesn't fit in my budget, maybe there's too much risk about whether or not it will be fun, etc. But when I'm already out for the night and my friends and I are making impromptu decisions, I'm in System 1 thinking. I'm not thinking about how much money the entire evening will end up costing. I'm not weighing all the information and making pros and cons about what I should or should not do, or what items I should buy or not. I'm acting fast without making calculations. This sort of cognitive processing is exactly why upgrade offers work. When our patrons are purchasing a ticket, they are more likely to be in System 2 thinking, weighing pros and cons, thinking about how much they're willing to pay for performance, how much they'll pay for good seats, what night is best for their calendar, for their budget, etc. But after they've made that purchase, there's a good chance they've forgotten about the calculations they were making at the time of purchase and about how much money they've already spent on tickets. So then, if you hit them with an enticing offer after the fact, they might be more willing to spend additional money than they would have been at the initial point of purchase. This also may flip them into System 1 thinking, and they might also decide on the spot to upgrade because of the enticing offer, rather than slowing down to remember what they initially spent and calculating the full price of the evening. Here are some examples of upgrades that you can offer to your patrons after the point of purchase. Upgrade your seat. Move to the main floor for just $5. Make your night easier. Order your intermission drinks now or reserve your parking now. Add to the experience. Upgrade to VIP for just $20. Priority seats, access to the lounge, more. Deepen your engagement. Join our conversation with artists. Add on a meet and greet for $20. Or continue your engagement. Come to the next show and bring a friend for free. You may find success in offering these upgraded experiences well after the initial purchase, again, because of the likelihood that the patron will not pair the expense of the upgrade with their initial investment for the evening, and they'll therefore be willing to spend a small amount more for an enhanced experience. Another word for these sort of upgrade offers would be unbundled offers. Instead of offering great seats, a drink, and parking as a bundle, you're offering them individually. You're unbundling them. So when do you bundle versus when do you unbundle? Bundling works when it's a great deal that somebody can't pass up. In other words, bundling is a good tactic to use when your goal is around volume of sales. You've probably all offered some sort of holiday gift-giving bundle, which might include a couple tickets and a couple free drinks. Those offers are designed for volume. I also remember when Steppenwolf Theater Company did a 4 plays for $150 deal right after the pandemic that flew off the shelves and helped get audiences back into the theater during their post-pandemic relaunch season. Unbundling works, on the other hand, when your goal is more focused around revenue. Yes, that Steppenwolf deal helped to drive volume and sell tickets, but if they had offered that deal now during a season in full swing with many hit shows, they'd be leaving a lot of money on the table. Offering single tickets individually and then offering upgrades and additional purchases after the fact is now the better option to increase revenue. This is something to consider when you're thinking about subscriptions too. If the only way you can sell subscriptions is by significantly discounting the cost, is it worth it? Sometimes single ticket buyers will pay far more for those A-level orchestra great seats than a subscriber would. So are those great seats better used by the organization if they're unbundled? Not always, but it's certainly something to consider. So for this week's Revenue Thursday discussion, I invite you to ponder these questions. What upgrade offers have you tried? Were the upgrade offers optimal for increasing revenue? Have you used bundling as a tactic? What goal was the bundle serving, and did it work? Was there a situation where your organization might have been better served by unbundling an offer? Think about your audience segments. Are there particular segments for which a bundle would work well? Are there segments for which an upgrade offer would work best? Think about these questions, and we'll discuss at our Revenue Thursday discussion next Thursday. Thank you again for joining the series. We've loved having you, and we'll see you soon.